Well, the focus of today, the first of this series of webinars, is around finance uh, innovation. And this is fueled by what we and many analyst firms refer to as the intelligent enterprise. So let me proceed and first share with you that even though we're going to focus on finance today, our overall solution set is very, very broad and very deep, as you can see here. So everything from your asset tracking to metering to billing to customer service to human resources is part of our overall solution set here from SAP and Infosys. The intelligent enterprise adds components, automation components, and these are fueled by technologies that are increasingly becoming prevalent in the industry. Artificial intelligence, machine learning, Internet of Things, as well as advanced analytics are some of the leading components of the intelligent technologies that contribute to the intelligent enterprise. But again, today we're going to focus specifically on finance and a lot of the components in that and how we're leveraging the intelligent technologies to make finance much more efficient and productive. So we're at a kind of inflection point in technology and finance. Our current systems, for the most part, and most of our organizations are really what we refer to as legacy. These were built and designed and built some as far back as the 80s, most of them in the 90s. Most current generation ERP, even though we've gone through upgrades, again, the genesis is from several decades ago. And these technologies that we're referring to didn't exist. So now we're applying those. And as you can see at the bottom, the overwhelming majority of companies today understand how important it is to be able to leverage these technologies. You can see 91% of companies believe machine learning and artificial intelligence is really needed to improve productivity. And nearly half say that complexity is hindering. So if we focus on the right-hand side here, that's our real vision for transformation in finance. And let me look at that in a larger scale here. So as we can see here in blue, at most organizations, the overwhelming majority of our time, 80% or more, is typically of our finance staff is typically focused on operations. Operations being moving data, extracting data, transforming data, loading spreadsheets, tracking data, running reports. So a lot of blocking and tackling that really is non-value-added time. So the goal here of the intelligent enterprise is to kind of turn that upside down. Let's minimize the amount of non-value-added time, to minimize the amount of effort and time that we have to take out of our day in the finance group to do these kind of background tasks and really focus on the data. Let's derive insight out of that, and let's be able to better steer the organization. And ultimately, the goal is let's be predictive about this. Let's not just look in the rearview mirror. Let's really be able to leverage these technologies in machine learning and artificial intelligence to look forward and leverage and harvest predictive insights. So again, today all of us are still living in a legacy ERP environment. Legacy in terms of being a system of records. Most of current ERPs came out of a file management system. Those typically then morphed into leveraging relational databases, but there's still a system of records with a lot of batch processing and background jobs that need to be run, most of which need to be scheduled or run overnight, over the weekend, or at month end or quarter end. So a lot of jobs that need to be run. And at the end of the day, it's largely a system of reports. Intelligent enterprise really transforms this to moving from just records to being a truly integrated financial database. And make it intelligent. We use a smartphone as a model for how we think we can operate in finance. We no longer have to rely on reports. We can bring information up wherever we are, whatever device, when we need it. And a lot of this is because we now have moved and eliminated, here at the SAP and Infosys Solution team, we've eliminated batch processing. Everything is real time, and I'll share a little bit more about that with you in a moment. And this has allowed us to move from a system of reports to information. So, we link this data together. We don't have to any longer be searching through systems and reports to find the data that we need. It's linked together, very similar to what we expect and we benefit in our daily lives with our smartphones. If I send you a link with my address to my office, you can tap that, and your smartphone will direct you and guide you to the office. That's exactly what we've brought to finance teams in terms of an intelligent enterprise. And this is kind of what it looks like. From your desktop to your tablet to your smartphone. Again, we are operating as you do today in your personal lives with your smartphones. You don't have to navigate a series of menus and transaction codes to know where you're going within the SAP Infosys solution. As you can see here, it's embedded analytics. It brings it up. It brings the work to you. So it's highlighted and color-coded. We know exactly what we need to be focused on. So it's extremely intuitive, extremely informational, and it's instant. On top of that, it's very engaging. Work becomes a lot more interesting, and when we're competing for talent, particularly with younger folks, an information system, a finance system like this would be extremely inspiring.